Hello battery metal fans. In today's video we're going to look at the recovery rates of hard rock lithium projects. A recovery rate is the percentage of metal extracted and recovered from an ore. The higher the recovery rate, the more metal that's extracted and the more product that's available to sell. So we can see that recovery rate is another important factor for us to consider when comparing projects. Now for the first time in this series of videos, we're going to separate carbonate, hydroxide and concentrate projects. This allows us to ensure we're comparing like with like, as they both have very different processing routes. So let's get into it. Our first chart has the companies examined on the y-axis, with recovery rates as a percentage plotted on the x-axis. We've colour-coded the bars green for carbonate and pink for hydroxide. If we look at hydroxide projects, we can see a range in recovery rates from 50% to over 80%, which is a fairly broad range, while carbonate projects have a much smaller variation in recoveries, between 73 and 91%. Because for both of these peer groups, we have a fairly small data set, we haven't divided them into high, mid or low categories. Our second chart is set up the same as the first, but is focused on the concentrate projects. Here we have a peer group of 20 companies with 15 different recovery rates between them, which nicely gives us 5 different recovery rates for each category of low, mid and high. High recoveries range between 80% and 89%. Mid recoveries range between 79 and 70%, while low recoveries range between 68 and 50%. I've had some very useful and interesting discussions with many of you following the comments on these videos, so please keep them coming. If you enjoyed the video, like it and share it with your networks, and thank you very much for watching.